Welcome back, guys. We're on an episode 2. We have Tia and we got Phil.
Hello.
And we got Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
We got Mike again.
Oh my god, how'd you get into my house?
Oh my gosh, we're in his house. We just snuck in.
Oh dear lord.
We left the door open.
Ugh.
And then we got Charles as the DM. Ooh. Welcome back. We're going to take away where we left off on the game board here. We each had our little session going. Who is first, Charles?
Alright, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, we have Derek running from 3 guards after he failed at stealing a cloak. We have Matt with his whip. We have you just staring at everybody. Tia chasing down a criminal or someone just running away from them. And Phil running away from / walking away from his homicidal murder spree that he did to Steve.
Right, I forgot about that. I forgot about that murder spree. This town's going to shit real quick.
Alright, so
yeah.
since we started with Tia last game, let's start with Tia again.
Sure.
You're now running into a crowded square where you're seeing a bunch of guards start appearing following Derek, guards start appearing following Phil, and you're chasing the person in front of you now. What do you do now?
Oh, so apparently I have this action where I apparently take on a wild shape, so pretty much like an animal or a beast. And I guess, like it just says on here, that as an action you can magically assume the shape of a beast that you have seen before twice per short rest. So I don't know if I like roll for that because it doesn't say anything about rolling.
So just any time per turn, you can take on the shape of a beast you've seen previously?
I don't know if I've seen anything like since starting, like that I could actually take shape of.
Possibly a horse.
What about a guard? Ooh. Or is it just
No.
a beast? Oh.
Yeah. I don't think it counts as like a normal sentient creature.
What if
I think
he's a
it's just
beastly guard?
His personality doesn't
Like,
count.
oof,
Yeah.
where's the beef? I'm a
like
beast.
5 hours.
Beefy.
Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna transform into a horse then, if that's the only animal I've seen, so I could just beeline the
Start
hell out of
running
there.
him down like a horse.
But, like-
Okay, so
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
can I like do that discreetly? Can I go for
I don't know if you can necessarily do it discreetly. If there is a discrete action for that, well, because it would take a full action to perform that, right?
Yeah. Basically, yeah, it takes place of an action. So okay, well, I'm a horse now.
Oh my god, that lady's changing into a horse.
So, in the middle of this chase, you stop in the middle of the square, bend over, suddenly scream out in pain as you're adjusting to the new body size of what a horse would be.
Oh my god.
Muscles growing, head changing, everything changing.
Sounds like a
and you're
horror
now a
movie.
horse, kind of terrifying the guy in front of you, making him run a little faster. And any onlookers who are not expected to see someone transform into a horse today, that's what happened.
That is vicious. That's our next horror movie.
I transformed into a horse, the horror movie.
Patent pending.
So he did run a little bit faster ahead, but now in that, I'd say 2 minutes in that you've had a chance to change, your speed would have increased from 30 feet per minute to 60 feet per minute. So you'd be able to catch up a little bit faster.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
fair enough.
crazy. mid,
Yeah.
mid-stride just turns into a horse and catches up.
Kind of like an Animorphs thing.
So the thing that she's chasing is probably terrified.
Yeah, before, like, it was small to her before,
Yeah.
and now she's a horse.
Oh my god! Please stop chasing
And you're
me!
not even fully sure if this is the guy you're looking for, but now you're a horse chasing him down.
I don't have anything!
So, the one thing I am going to have you roll for, though, is initially, after the transformation, how well you were to make that change into the different running style to make sure that you're just instantly start galloping instead of, like, tripping over your own feet and falling first.
Okay.
Oof. Oh, you gotta pick it up in the... Wait, wait.
I got a nat 19,
You got a what?
but I got a 19. But what would I do that for? Strength or dexterity?
19? Where the hell did you roll?
She
14?
rolled an actual dice.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to find the dice on the board. I wanted to see the
cheating.
roll. Yeah, just twisted the thing like, oh, I got a 48. Whatever.
So I would say with the 19, you do successfully do that, even with the modifier anyway. So that's just to make sure. It would be kind of strength, but I'd say dexterity as well. But I'd say you succeeded. So it's just to make sure that once you initially transformed, because you're transforming into a new creature that you might not have transformed into before, you can instantly start running as you start going. So yeah, you successfully do it. You're chasing him down. The dude is terrified, and now he's starting to call for guards because.
Is this the person she's chasing right here? The one that's like laying down on the board? The game board?
No, she's so. Wait, who was the dwarf? Okay, so Ross.
The dwarf is one of your guard thing or statues that you moved, I believe, right? No?
Yeah. Okay.
Looks like he's dead.
Yeah. He's just done with this.
Yeah, he's like, if I play dead, the horse will pass me.
If I stop doing this, he'll run away.
We lost
so
Phil. We lost Phil and Tia. Time out, guys. Time out. We gotta get back. We gotta get it back. I'll just cut this out of post, and we'll transition into the next scene. Perfect. Yay! Welcome back. Were you guys transforming into a horse?
Yeah. Galloping away into the...
Now this is her character now.
Oh, she's an actual horse now. Okay.
Oh.
It's stepping on the. There you go.
Yeah. There we go. So
Looks
that was
ferocious.
Your character. You're now. Yeah. And that little rat thing would be the person that she's chasing.
You mean the gnome or the dwarf that's laying down? Is that what she's chasing?
This one.
Oh, the rat.
The
Oh.
rat.
Well, what's this thing then? The dwarf that's laying down.
I don't know. I think that might be a guard.
Guard passed out. He fell asleep on duty.
Good guard.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
She's back up.
Oh wait, that might have been the guy.
Yeah, that's the guy she was chasing.
Well, now there's a rat thing.
It's the dwarf's minion is the rat.
That rat's the size of a Buick.
So the guy she's chasing is now calling for the guards because from any onlooker sight, it's just this person who's now changed into a horse is now chasing him down. So
It's totally normal.
yeah.
Guards,
So,
help!
yeah, so Tia, you might have alerted a couple of guards in your acts of trying to be a vigilante and catching some bad people. Some guards are now starting to be called attention to your actions because now you're a giant horse chasing down a smaller person. So, do you continue to try and chase him, or do you try and change up your tactics a little bit? I don't know how talking as a horse might work for you to try and negotiate with the guards.
I'm gonna beeline it. I'm like a wild, stag. I'm off into the,
So
I guess, inner city or outskirts of town.
So you're just gonna leave
Wait, am
him
I in the
be.
middle of town? Hold on.
Yes, you are. Yeah, so this is you now. So you're now the centaur person. So you're just gonna leave him be and run away? Or are you gonna chase him down and run him down?
I'm gonna beeline it.
Beeline it? Okay, where do you want to go?
Away from him. So like, I guess like revert back to where I came from in some sort of sense.
Directly back, or are you gonna try and go a different
I
way?
feel like yeah, I'll go a different way.
I'm going to need you to roll for dexterity, and Erdwolf, I'm gonna need you to roll for dexterity as well to see if you do not accidentally run into Tia.
Well, apparently there's a beer glass in my dice tower, so I don't know if I can roll.
Really?
Yeah.
Which dice am I rolling? The 14 die?
The 20-sided dice.
Where the hell is that? Which one is that?
That's that.
That's
There.
the bigger one.
That's the one I have in my hand, right? This one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Ah, okay, all right. So I'm rolling. What do I need to get in order to? What am I doing?
So you're just rolling it to see if you can dodge out of the way of Tia and
Okay.
not get hit by her as she passes.
What do I need to roll in order to dodge? Or
Well,
get...
just roll it, and I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You're not
I'm
supposed to
gonna
know
roll
that,
it.
Derek.
I'm gonna roll like a 15. You're like, it was you needed 16. You fucking.
You're not supposed to know what you need.
Yeah. I'm not plan on cheating.
All right. I rolled a 2.
Oh!
Apparently, I did horrible. Rolled a deuce. I dropped a deuce.
Deuce? She gets to roll 2 to see whether or not she trips on now Derek's limp body.
Because I fell over apparently. Oh man. So she has to beat a 2.
No, she has her own thing that she has to beat, but hers was just to not run into you, but now you've run into her, definitely. So,
That's terrible. I'm
Awkward.
trying to outrun everybody. I run into a actual horse? How do I not have...
And the fact that you don't know that it's her.
Yeah.
That is true. Until it starts
Pardon
talking to
while I lay on
me.
the ground.
Alright. Tia, what'd you get?
6.
Okay, so you and Derek basically full front smack up against each other.
Did I die because she's a horse? Is the game over for me?
You didn't die, but
Oh, the butt.
I'm gonna do some damage.
But
and you're
now
gonna do some
you
damage.
are
Guess what
brutally...
it is now?
No thanks. I'm all set.
So Derek,
Yeah.
you receive three damage.
Oh,
for
I'm
now
tough.
getting hit by a horse.
3 damage.
And yeah, Tia, you trip and fall, kind of tumble over.
She receives more damage. Because I'm made of steel. Just...
She received 1.
Oh, okay, alright.
But now, kind of like in that action, now both you and Derek are now surrounded by guards.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Perfect.
So,
Yeah.
it's a hairy situation.
Hairy situation.
Yep.
You were trying to run away from stealing shit and ran into a horse. And
It's a bad day. It's a bad...
your luck is just as bad. You're like, let's steal shit, and you're just like, and I'll run into everything and fail on everything all the way up to this point.
I'm a clumsy sorcerer, what can I say?
Maybe you shouldn't be.
So what is Tia doing now?
Well, you guys are surrounded, so the action now is to either just give up and let the guards take you in. I mean, at this point, I don't think any of the guards actually saw that Tia transformed into a horse and knows that is a person.
Can I ride the horse out of there?
You can try. Opposing
So
strength checks for this one.
I would like to ride the horse out of there and pummel back by the guards.
All right, Tia, are you gonna try and buck him off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So we're,
I need a strength check from
If
you,
you were a
Derek.
horse, you wouldn't have given yourself out.
we're trying to escape. What do I? What?
So roll initially to see if you can pull yourself up.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm rolling now. Same dice as before, correct?
D20, yes.
I'm rolling and it got stuck. Come on, go, roll down. There it goes. I rolled a 6. Oh, that's not great. Why do I suck at this game?
She steps on you and you die.
Another game
Can
over.
I have a strength check to see how far you flung him?
Wait, how far she's pulling me?
Yeah, well, you tried to get up, and now she's trying to oppose your strength check, so I'm going to see how well
man.
he does in opposing that.
All right, please roll a 2 so I can get out of this situation.
No.
It's not your day.
It was a 13.
Okay.
Wow. So you kicked me in the face, and
You don't
I'm out cold, probably. I don't know. What does this
you
mean?
don't necessarily trample him, but you definitely push him out the way. Well, wait, Derek, what's your AC?
Oh, how do I check my AC? Plus 40. Wow. I'm just kidding. How do I find my AC? What do I do? I'm
It's
on
your
my
armor
character
class.
Yeah, so on your character sheet, you should see something called armor class or AC. It should be towards the middle.
I have
And that'll
13.
tell you. Okay, and so Tia, what did you roll?
13, so you can see that I have.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Oh, does that mean I'm good?
Oh, I think she hit.
She hit what?
You.
You.
She hit you.
Tia, do you have any unarmed combat damage?
So it's 4.
So, okay, so if she hits him, it would be for 4. Derek, what's your health at?
Oh God. My hit points? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
9 hit points, so I would have
2.
Wait, you said 4, right?
Well,
So
4
I had
damage
5?
from her, and then 4
You got
damage
5.
from her,
Oh gosh.
and then 3 damage initially.
So I'm at 2
So now
health.
you're down to 2 or 1. Yeah. You're
Wow.
not dying yet.
What happens if I
But-
die? Am I just out of the game? I'm like, guys, see you later.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
See, it's a good thing you have a cleric around.
Oh, cleric. I don't know a cleric.
Okay, so given your current state, you're surrounded by guards, both of you. Tia's more in the clear because she was a horse now in peril who just kind of defeated the evil person who tried to steal a robe and then tried to steal a horse, and then both actions didn't work.
Can I heal myself? Do I have a potion?
No.
I don't have any potions on me.
No.
How do I heal
Do you,
myself?
do you want to
Got
just
me
give
stuck.
yourself up to the guards, Derek?
Wait a minute. Wait a dang minute here. I'm gonna checking my actions. I'm checking my actions. Can I persuade the guards that this was all the horse's fault?
I'm gonna guess no, given your track record.
Yeah, but I can persuade them that the horse put me up to it.
You can try.
Okay,
So,
good.
give me-
I'd like to try to persuade them.
Doesn't sound very optimistic.
It doesn't sound optimistic at all, but
Right.
so you're telling me if there's a, so you're telling me there's a chance. I have to roll
1 in a
perfect
million.
20. I have to roll a perfect 20.
So I'm currently finding at least some
It's the
kind of
talking
process.
horse. She put me up to it.
You,
Get her.
What do I do?
give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can find something.
Are you
so I can-
evaluating my fate?
I'm giving you a fair chance here. Okay, so
I'm giving you a fair chance. You died. Oh.
so okay. So in order for them to
The talking horse, just ask her. She talks and everything. What do you mean she talks?
Right this way.
Nay!
We'll take care of that talking horse.
Yeah, right, the talking horse. This guy's on drugs.
Get him.
Get him.
all right. right, so
And
I would
I'd have to
say
get the horse to
yes,
talk
you
at
can
some
try
point.
to persuade them.
Well, everything else
But-
failed. Everything else failed me this far.
Yeah.
Why would this work?
I would say at least 4 guards are there, so you'll have to roll a persuasion for 4 times.
Now, does my intelligence factor come into play here or no?
Clearly not.
So in your persuasion is charisma. So based on your charisma is what's going to work. So your charisma score is
Okay.
what affects your persuasion.
All right, perfect. So
Hopefully you have a lot of it.
I have a lot of it.
Unless he has a skill modifier, right?
I have a skill modifier.
Well, no, that would be yeah. Actually, if you look on your character, so if you see persuasion, it's
Yep,
charisma, and you should see a bonus of something.
Yes, I have charisma and I have a bonus.
What's the bonus?
I have 16 plus 3.
No, so if you look on your additional skills,
Additional skills?
look
So-
at.
Yep, I'm looking at
I'm sharing my
skills.
screen.
Yep, I'm looking at skills, and then I have to go
See my
down to...
screen?
Yeah, but what am I going to? Charisma?
Persuasion.
Persuasion, plus 3.
Okay, so now just roll, and your roll gets a +3.
Oh, God.
But I'm going to have to say that each roll you have, so it will be for 4 guards. You'll have to roll 4 times,
Oh,
but
fuck.
they're all at disadvantage.
They're all at disadvantage. Okay, so I have to roll 4 times with a plus 3.
8 times.
8 times?
Yep. And so
My God,
it's
this
gonna
is
be-
sounding awful.
There's going to be each set of 2, and for each set of 2, you have to take the lower roll for each.
Okay, all right. First set of rolls, set of 2 here. Now, same die, a 20 die, right?
Yep.
All right.
20-sided die.
Let's see if it works. All right, there it went, and I got an 11. I got an
Okay.
All right, so I roll again. Is that right?
Yep.
All right, I'm rolling again, and I got a 9. Ooh, it's pretty solid.
So a 9 plus 3 would be 12.
I thought, what about the 11?
For one person. It's at disadvantage. So
Oh.
disadvantage would mean you get
So
the lower of the 2
I
rolls.
see. Okay, so 12 for the
Yeah.
first guard, right?
First guard, yes.
Now I basically just have to convince 3 of them, and then those 3 will convince the 4th one.
You'd have to convince all 4 at this point.
Wow. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So I'm rolling again. I need the disadvantage of 2. Oh man.
No, you
Give me a
just
high
keep
one.
rolling
20.
twice for each guard. Okay.
All right. So I roll again. I'd like to take the 20, please. 18.
Okay, 18 plus 3, so that you definitely convince at least 2 of the guards.
Okay. So all right. It's looking promising. All right. I'm rolling again. 12.
12, okay.
And I'm rolling again. Come on. High
So
numbers.
just so
High
that
numbers,
way I can
baby.
check, what are you
It got
trying to
stuck.
convince them of?
That the horse put me up to everything. All the evil tactics.
It's all the horse's fault.
Yes.
Okay.
I just rolled a 5. Shit.
That guard is definitely not
Well,
convinced.
plus 3, 8. Does that help me in my defense? Okay, so I convinced 2. Now I have to.
Yep.
Do I have to go again?
Yep.
Ugh, why does it keep getting stuck? Get out of there, you.
It's trying to screw.
I mean, the 5 got stuck too. I don't. No, that's not the roll. That's not the roll. 17. I mean, it is the roll. I'm just kidding. There it comes.
Oh, it got stuck.
Oh, it got stuck again. That's not my roll. A 1. Well, no, but that's...
A 1?
Yeah, that's obviously the disadvantage then, right? Doesn't matter what I roll the second time.
Well, no, roll. Yeah, that would be the worst roll you can
3.
possibly get, which means
So I got a
not
4.
only did you roll the 1, but you pissed the guard off in trying to convince them
Yes,
that the horse
but
was
I
the one that did
convinced
it.
2 of the guards correctly.
Yes, but those 2 guards that weren't convinced looked at the other 2 that were convinced, and one got a 20 and just said, "This is bullshit. How you believe in this?" And convinced them back.
No, wait a minute.
So-
No, wait a minute. I got a
Smart
spell up
guards
my
can
sleeve. No, I don't. Wait a minute.
Troy, you're just like, everything, I'm throwing
I'm
everything at them.
basically flailing right now.
I think you're worse than flailing.
I'm sinking. I don't
Right.
want... The last option is basically to be subdued and taken prisoner. But
Your last option is missiles.
now, question... I have an action in combat. It is called dash. Can I dash?
No, because you've already used your action to try and persuade them.
Ooh. Shit, I should have used dash first? What the frig is this?
Yeah.
Alright,
Well, Yeah.
Alright, then I pursue, since I've already caught, I'm gonna use...
You're gonna fight him.
I'm gonna use search. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna use shove. So I can shove
You're
past
gonna
them.
use shove?
So I can shove past them and get out of here. Yes.
No. So in this case...
Charles is like,
they
no.
Just give up.
Yeah. In this case, I think your better option would be to give up because it is their turn to keep moving.
Now I
closer to
have
you.
the action hide. Is that a possibility?
No.
Hide under the horse.
You're gonna hide under the horse?
It's the worst place you could hide.
Now, wait a minute. I have grapple. I can grapple onto something and flee.
Onto the guard?
No, grapple onto a building and swing out of there.
Charles, where is everybody else?
So, right now, Derek and Tia are right here. Derek's trying to convince the guards, which are here,
Eddie Spider-Man.
here, that the horse was the one who did it. And so,
Now,
this guy's running away further. Philip is being followed by more guards because
You
he
need to
just
grab
murdered
more
a bunch of people
statues.
at the other temple. And then you and Matt are right here just watching all this unfold.
wait, can you grab more guard statues? Don't you need a bunch more guard statues?
There's not enough people after me.
Yeah.
Can I step
So-
in and all and help Derek?
Do you want to step in and help Derek in this situation?
So when I'm looking at Derek, I see a really, really troubled individual.
You want to steal my shit? I'm just kidding.
One word for it.
and I want to help him because I want him to be evil.
You want to? Okay, so
You want me to
him
join
be
his team to be evil? Ugh.
So I'm neutral evil. So I want to be able to help somebody.
Okay.
Now, question: can I use the grapple first before this transpires, or no?
No.
I'm-
At this point, it would be up to the guards or Mike as to what your fate is going to be.
Oh, poopy. Okay.
Can I stroll over and can I try and persuade the guards that he's innocent?
I can say that you can stroll over closer,
Okay.
but you would not be in position yet to be able to persuade them yet. You'd be
Can I-
closer to the action, but
Can I yell to them to get their attention?
I would say roll. Let's just have you roll to see if your voice goes above the crowd.
Okay. Oh, there's a crowd.
So yeah, you're in the center of town. So as much as you're watching this, there is still a murmuring crowd around you, so whether or not they would discern your voice from the crowd and get their attention would be a different thing.
Okay, I'm going to roll a d20 right now.
Okay.
Wait, where are
It
you?
fell
I
out of
gotta
the
watch-
tower.
I gotta
Ah,
watch
it
your-
fell. It fell. Hold on.
You gotta make a new
So I'm
dice.
going to move you a little bit
You
closer
die.
so that there's only so much that I can actually put in that space on the board, but I'm going to try because now everybody's together.
That
I
is a,
see a 1 and a 2.
So that was me just getting the dice.
Okay.
Because I didn't. Where is my dice?
Does
It literally keeps on disappearing when I
Mike
try and
need a
roll.
new die? Can you give him a new die?
Yeah, can you give me a die just so it doesn't act as if I'm rolling?
Alright.
Actually, wait, I can give you the 20 die from this table.
I'll take this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was interference. There's other dice in the roll.
So I didn't roll that. You did, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, well, there's also interference too.
Oh,
Oh, wow, he rolled the 20.
They definitely hear you.
Holy
You definitely get
smokes.
Derek's attention. And I'd say you would, based off of your position, I'd say you've gotten these two guards' attention. Not the last guy over here.
So which two do I have?
This guy and this guy.
Okay.
Where's
but
the
still,
fourth
you
guy?
are pretty far away from the action itself. But you did get their attention.
Okay. So do they approach me?
They're still trying to deal with Derek as a whole because Derek has become
A nuisance.
Derek is a mess.
I'm trying to establish order.
And so Derek has become the problem on that side, and they still don't know about Phil coming up from the south. So
The destruction that is entering from the south.
so
Were the guards initially looking for Derek because he attempted to steal something? Are they aware of that?
yeah, so these guards are aware of Derek's attempt to try and steal the robe, and then also based off of the last game, Derek's attempts at trying to, wasn't it attack the guards or try and put the guards to sleep or the different people to sleep, so they're aware of that. And Derek's attempts to convince the guards that he didn't do those things.
So persuade the guards that it was just a huge misunderstanding with what Derek was trying to do.
It's a hell of a misunderstanding.
Oliver persuaded.
I can say at this point, they would be willing to hear out further negotiations, but you're not close enough yet.
Okay.
It would be more of a next turn kind of thing, and I kind of want to see what Matt wants to do in this situation.
Okay. So I'll just I'll end my turn as that, and then we'll
Yeah.
figure Matt.
Matt's gonna come in and
Okay.
start whipping the guards.
Matt's more of a visual of seeing Phil coming up from the south, slowly walking with kind of blood on his hands, and guards following him from the south. But he is still seeing the Derek situation happening as well. So,
Yeah. So with my character, I'm not particularly looking to get involved as much as I am willing to watch.
yeah,
I'm more interested in my own quest of like trying to see what the guild is up to, if they have any quests for me, and just kind of ignore the Derek situation.
okay. So, in this case, what you're starting to see on the staircase steps of the guild is a lot of the people who were inside the building, now hearing the commotion, are coming out to see what's happening, just like you. You're basically a bystander seeing it. Now they're hearing a commotion right outside their building, and they're starting to go like, what the hell is going on? Why is there such a commotion? Why is it outside of our building all of a sudden? Like, what did we do? So that's what you're starting to notice. Do you try to get any closer to them, or do you just try and continue to watch? What are your plans on doing on here?
I think in this situation, I have no other choice. If I'm going to pursue my actions, I'm going to have to get involved.
You're gonna have to get involved? Okay. So
Thanks, Derek.
who are you involved with, and what are you gonna do?
Oh.
I think I'm going to have to go after the guards.
The guards, but the guards for Phil or the guards for Derek? Because both guards are now coming closer to each other.
The guards.
Oh, God.
What about the guards for
Probably-
Tia and Mike? Does Mike have guards?
Well, Tia doesn't necessarily have guards. Tia is the horse that has now become a bystander of almost trying to get stolen. And Mike didn't necessarily have guards to begin with. He was there
Okay.
with popcorn watching everything.
Okay.
And so Phil's the murderer, and you're the one who was running from the guards to begin with. So you're the only one who really has guards. Mike just wanted to throw his hat in the ring and try and convince them otherwise. And I'm guessing for other nefarious purposes is Mike's plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got an ace up his sleeve.
Several.
I want to approach the guards and try to talk to them.
So you're going to try and approach Derek's guards or Phil's
Yeah.
guards?
Yeah,
Derek's
Derek.
guards? Okay. So we're going to move you closer.
Oh, he's getting close to the guards.
So you passed in front of Phil.
Derek, don't you worry about what I'm gonna do.
I'm not worrying.
I'm gonna take care of you, Derek.
He's gonna have me go back and actually steal that robe for himself. I'm already on.
I'm gonna walk over, but you get your ass back then. You take that robe.
Everyone's still
You
sleeping.
want that robe? You want that robe in particular? You're going to have that robe. Give him that robe.
And you get a robe. And you get a robe. And you get a robe.
So
Check
Phil,
under your seat. There's a robe for you.
I'm gonna pickpocket Derek.
You started
My
so
four gold.
you're just calmly walking away from the fire and everything you started at the Zeus temple, and so you've freaked out a lot of the guards that you were kind of walking away from by one not really reacting to their attempts to try and stop you, and
Well,
are you a follower
I
of
just go,
Zeus or
yeah, sure.
Poseidon?
I go see the commotion that's already on around Derek.
Okay. Are you the follower of Zeus or Poseidon?
I'm a follower of Zeus.
Okay, then you were walking from the Poseidon temple going towards the Zeus temple. Yeah. Okay. But so you see the commotion, you see Derek, you see Matt
Zeus.
walking in front of you.
Now wait, can this be the fire from the destruction?
Where did you find fire?
I just found it out of. I just actually picked it out of one of these pouches. It's a little light, a firelight. So that's the destruction from he's running away. Was that where he was coming from? Where should the fire be?
So he was like here.
Okay, all right. So put the fire there.
Yeah, so that's kind of on fire now.
Alright.
That's kind of cool. That's neat. Where did you
Yeah.
find fire?
Derek just doesn't have a big enough mess to deal with yet.
Yeah.
I had to add
So-
fire to this situation. I don't know. I just found it out of a pouch. I was like, this might be useful.
No, Derek. Now you've called the attention of the murderer.
He might help me.
So, all right, Phil, can you hear me?
He looks like he
I kinda
might be
feel like
frozen.
Camera's
Is he
frozen.
frozen in time? This
All right.
Justin. Justin? Who's Justin? No, this just in. Oh, there's the actual fire. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna put the fire in the town, actually. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a wall of fire. Okay, cool. So the
Yeah,
town
that's
is
a magic spell.
the town is on fire now. Oh, well, who took the? Didn't you want the town on fire? Oh, you put the dice tower on fire.
Okay, Phil. So you're now seeing Matt walk in front of you. You're seeing Derek run from the guards. You're seeing like all this happen in front of you, and you're slowly walking away from your murders at the Poseidon Temple.
Yeah, the
and,
fire is
and
right
lighting it
there.
on fire. Now there's a fire at the Poseidon Temple that we've generated, so you can see the amount of damage you've created from there. And
Nice
so,
fire. That's great.
what are your plans in now seeing these outbursts in front of you?
That's crazy. You could actually have fire burning.
So I am looking to spread the word of Zeus, and I see a man that might be in the need of the word of Zeus.
Oh crap!
That
man.
gets
Okay, so both you and Mike see Matt in need of help, and your help is I'm going to provide him religious help, and Mike's help is I'm going to actually help him out, but possibly lead him down the path of darkness and deceit. So
There's a lot of non-help situations arriving.
yeah,
To the-
like, Derek, you're getting help, but I don't know if you fully want it.
I'm terrified.
Okay, so I'd say at least 3 more guards have. Can I copy this? Yeah, let's.
You good?
Boom,
Okay.
boom, boom, boom.
Oh, you found the guards.
Bill-
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh my
had a
God.
Army.
Wow.
Had previously. There we go. Okay, there we go. Third army that had previously been following him because of his murder spree is now coming up behind him as Phil's spreading the word of Zeus and spreading how Zeus can help this poor
Soul.
soul. Yes, poor soul.
Didn't
and-
Zeus set
and
this
help
town on
him
fire?
Bring him to the light.
Into the light of the fire.
Yeah, into the
Yes.
light.
At some point, I want to turn around to the guards behind me and just raise my hands and go, I will offer you guys to Zeus himself and Is there any guy within grasping range?
This first guy would be within grasping range. Are you saying that you're gonna offer the guards as a sacrifice to Zeus, and he will be your offering?
So I'm going to just go ahead and use inflict wounds on that guy.
Okay.
So, I just touch the side of his head and say, "Go to Zeus, my friend." And,
Okay, so
Oh, man.
I need you to roll.
A
so
lot
I
of
got 16. I don't know if you can see that.
Okay, so you got 16, and then I'm gonna allow you to roll with advantage because no one was expecting this, not even me.
That one was a 23.
Okay, hit for sure, and you're gonna hurt this dude. So what is inflict
Oh, sorry,
wounds?
that was damage. I was even wrong.
Wait, you inflicted 23 damage on the guy?
Yeah, that was damage. Sorry. The D20
You're level
was
1, right? Huh?
the D20 was a 9.
Oh, the D20. Okay, so your initial roll to grasp him was a 9.
Yeah.
That's a miss. He ran for his life. Yeah, well, he was trying to get out this way, but there's too many guards in his path, and so he ran this way, away, as fast as he can. So he's on his way out, and then the other guards have kind of stopped here, as they're really kind of concerned as to what they want to do now, because you're now starting to do shit.
You're terrifying.
Can I just cast fog cloud then?
Fog cloud? Okay, is there a fog thing in one of these bags? Okay, so Phil, you have now input a fog on the field.
Alright, and then I'm
Were
just
you putting it on yourself or around the guards?
Oh, right around the guards, right, centering right around the guards. And then I'm gonna say, now you
Blood
all
puddles?
can join Zeus as I walk.
And now you all can what?
Join Zeus as I walk towards them.
Okay, so
God.
so he's now turned around from ignoring Derek and just decided, you know what, these guards need my attention more.
Yeah.
And so
Sorry.
he's starting to head backwards towards the guards themselves. And this might have been just one of their days off. And okay, so I need you. So I'm gonna start the first battle here.
Oh, man.
By rolling for initiative.
Against 2, I already have 1 health point. I'm already dead. He can just look at me.
You're not a part of this.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
This is
I'll get hit
initiative
by,
just for Phil.
I'll get hit by shrapnel and die.
You got an 11?
I got 11.
Okay. So, one guard got ahead of you. He's peeing his pants. But at this point, you've kind of backed him into a corner where he can't get back because of a guard. He sees an outline of your character walking towards him, and he's screaming, oh my god, as just your silhouette is starting to head towards him. And so he can't run away, so he attacks. Disadvantage, mind you, because you're all in the fog. Does 9 hit?
No.
Okay, he missed, and he's screaming as he swings, and he misses with his sword. Your turn.
Oh, man.
I'm just gonna walk up to him and I just kind of want to use inflict wounds again on him.
Okay,
So that's just a touch. I just have to touch.
so you go to inflict wounds.
Yep, I just literally just try and touch with my hand, and with that, I rolled a nat 20. If you
Okay.
Oh, man, he's dead.
and the damage for that is gonna be 22 plus 4, so it's 26.
So
Holy
this is just inflict
shit.
wounds?
Yep, that's one spell.
Holy
Okay, you're level 1, right?
I am correct. Yep.
Yeah, so all you hear, and suddenly from the roar of the crowd just murmuring at Derek's, like, the guard circling him on Derek, the horse that is neighing at Derek for trying to steal her, the Matt walking towards Derek, Mike trying to call the guard's attention to try and stop Derek from happening. You just hear a deafening scream as a guy just starts suddenly getting like cut upon cut upon cut on his body and just like
Oh man, what the?
blood spurts out of this guy as he just falls to the ground in a heap of dead flesh.
Is it this guard here? There's a blood puddle.
There's a blood puddle.
It's this guy right here. And so he did. So yeah, and the other guards, still in a fog, mind you, all they saw was a sudden really red thing just kind of appear and disappear in the surrounding fog in screams and then silence.
Sounds like my nightmares. No, I'm just kidding.
It's one of their turn. It's this guy. So, again, with disadvantage, he's trying to wildly swing around him, and yeah, he misses. And he's all you hear is screaming, and he's just kind of going crazy. The guys behind him, not really sure what to do. They end up just kind of moving further out of the fog because they can't see anything. There. So you have the one guy still close to you, Phil, and you have the other guys kind of running away. So
Well, everything's just a mess. Do I see the guy that's somewhat close to me? Or is it just
you feel a whoosh of air as his sword completely misses you, and then can I have you roll for perception?
I got a 5.
I would say you hear a clink echoing in the surrounding stone around you, but you don't have a direct idea as to where that might have come from.
Well, I'm just gonna turn around to where I think Derek might have been, and start walking that way.
All right, so Phil's like, I'm done with this. And so he just leaves the guy screaming and leaves the guy like terrified, just swinging his sword in fear and flinking. And that kind of ends the combat turn, and Phil's turn as that was, that's kind of done. The guy's just screaming and angry and crying in his frog puddle.
What about what total chaos? Holy shit.
And
It's Zeus's love. It's Zeus's glory.
The guard at the front is like, yeah, I quit. And none of this was my fault for letting him in.
So, question, Phil, do you head directly back, or do you start heading like around the building this way?
Let's go around the building.
Okay, so Phil, you see more guards. But I'm going back to Tia now.
We're done with you.
Yeah.
You've done enough.
Right now, you're the person I owe experience points to for the wrong reasons.
Right.
So, Tia, you have accidentally stopped a criminal.
Yeah.
What? It was supposed to be the other criminal.
Yeah. So, in stopping Derek in his tracks, you have accidentally stopped the criminal, a criminal in place. So, just kind of wanted to let you know that. What you do now? Like, do you aid the guards in trying to stop this criminal? You do hear a person shouting from the crowd that maybe a discussion might be had in terms of Derek's, like, how guilty he is. And
which is not guilty at all. I'm just kidding.
And you do see someone with a whip coming down, like, the alleyway, starting to head towards the directions to get a little bit more... Yeah. What would you like to do?
Okay, so is one of my options being that can I gallop away? Or because I'm still a horse, right? Or am I basically like a centaur?
So you're right here. Can you still see the map?
Yeah.
So you're right here. This would be where Mike is. I think there was another guard here or something. No. So this is where Derek is. Here's where a bunch of guards are. Here's where Matt is. So you don't necessarily have the ability to leave. You're kind of stuck here until someone moves. You're kind of surrounded, so you can just kind of stay still and sit down and hide in the back while this is happening, or you can like help the guards, or
Can I like run them over? Can I just like parade through them?
let's see.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have you roll. Like, are you trying to get completely out of the situation? But which direction are you going?
Yeah, I'm going out of the situation. So to the left.
Left area.
Directly
Yeah.
this way. Okay. So, I'm gonna have you roll. And Mike, what's your AC?
Has to be a perfect
14.
20.
14. Okay.
I got a 17.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Ooh.
yes, she kind of does plow through you a little bit, Mike, as she's trying to get out of there. Can I have you roll unarmed combat damage? Is that a
D20?
D4? No, it's for her. Unarmed combat.
Uh,
It was 1 plus your strength modifier, so it's 4 altogether.
yeah.
Okay, so Mike, you take 4 damage.
No. Okay.
Yeah. So, but you are.
I'm just trying to get the fuck out of the way.
So you kind of, yeah, you do kind of move, but do you just kind of try and stay out of the way, or do you try and go further out?
I'm trying to go further out.
So okay, so I'm just gonna say from there you are out of the main situation, but you're kind of still nearby.
The main situation.
Yeah. All right, Derek, back to you. You
Oh,
have
man.
called more attention to yourself
How?
than the murderer.
There's a murderous villain next to me. How do I call more attention to myself?
Yeah, so, Phil murdered a person, and you heard the screams,
Yeah,
and...
they should all be focused on him right now, right?
They are focused on you, but silence, I guess, would be kind of how I would say that, like, everybody just heard the death screams of a person, and all of a sudden the murmurs of surprise and, like, excitement, because... Look, this is the first thing they saw today. This is something new. This doesn't normally happen. That has gone to silence based off of, holy shit, we just heard a guy die.
Well,
And not everybody is fully sure as to what happened, but he died, and, yeah.
so wait, are they still focused on me? How is they should
They
be?
kind of have to be. They can't necessarily just stop at least having
They,
some focus
I
on
feel
you.
like they should be because their guardsman just died. I
Well, they
didn't.
heard someone die.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. They're not fully sure if it was a guard. But I would say it's probably freaked out this guy a little bit over here in the corner. And this guy definitely kind of is, but this guy was more focused on you because he was closer to you. So he's trying to handle your situation before now having to deal with what seems like a worse situation, or would much rather handle your situation than what seems like a worse situation over on the other side.
So I don't have any potions, right? Like I can't get my health back up first. Or do I start with a
No.
potion? No one starts with a potion.
No, and I do have to reiterate, you do have the option to give up. It's not like they're
I know
gonna
you
kill
want
you
me
for
to
giving
give
up.
up, but I don't want to give up.
Maybe they will.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
can't
trying
surrender.
to-
All right, I'm
Just
gonna
offering the
flee
option.
this way, the same way that Tia, like this way is open now, right? I can potentially flee
A
that
little
way.
bit further, yes. Now you're heading towards Mike's direction. but
Yes,
yeah,
see, that's what
you
I'm.
can
I
basically
want to
get towards
flee
Mike. Yep.
this way, toward because they. I want to just flee that way since Tia kind of knocked over Mike a little bit. I want to try to take the same path and getting the fuck out
Okay.
of there.
Okay. And now, since I'm going to have that be your turn, I'm going to go to Mike. What would you like to do?
Oh, I'm good. I fled. Like I
That would
moved.
be that would be your action. You're moving to get out of there.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Good.
Yeah.
No one's giving up this easily.
So I did that, brush myself off from being pushed over by the horse. I shrugged it off, whatever, stupid horse. I hear the scream from the guard being murdered. I kind of like whatever, you know.
Nothing new in my field.
Probably deserved it,
Yeah.
you know. And
And
I
now
see.
you see Derek running at you.
So I kind of look at him puzzled, and I just wanna, why you're running, dude? Like, what's going on?
There's total hell behind me.
What are you being accused of? Like, what'd you do?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
He's actually talking to
Oh
you.
no, there's
Yeah,
a
what are you
murderous,
doing?
beastly turtle thing. I don't know what is that. Is that
Someone
what
got
it is?
murdered, so you're running.
Yeah, because I don't want to be the next one murdered.
So if you run, the guards are gonna think possibly like some other guards might think that you did it.
No, because there clearly is a guy there that did it.
But what? But you might be an accessory.
No. What is no for 500?
So I want to know why you're running.
I have to get back to my house. I left the stove on.
Charles, can I persuade him to tell me what he did?
Yes, you can persuade him to tell you what he did.
Okay.
With this, Derek, I would like you to look at your
Character sheets?
Yeah, your character sheet. His roll has to beat your, I say Constitution. I think this is a Constitution save.
So he would have to beat mine, or would my persuasion have to beat his?
Your persuasion would have to beat his.
Yeah, but
Oh,
wait,
that'd be easy.
am I looking at persuasion or something else?
Strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma,
Oh.
all those standard scores. You're
Okay,
just
so
looking at what your score is, because his roll has to beat that.
Oh, so I have to. Oh, okay. So I have to add this all up then. Oh, I see it. I see
Dexterity.
it. 14 plus
Right
2.
here.
14 plus 2.
So you have to beat 14, Mike.
Oh no, the
Okay.
plus 2 doesn't help me.
It's
No.
your base score.
Oh.
Yeah. So that gives you something to beat.
All right, wait, don't roll yet. Where are you? I want to.
Oh my god. So are you good for me to roll?
Yes, go ahead and roll. I'm watching you now. And what is 5? Get a 5. Oh, it's stuck.
It's stuck.
Looking at that 5. It's gonna be a nice 5. It's stuck again.
Stupid friggin' thing.
Why is it so stucky? Oh, come on! Another 20.
27.
Okay, so Derek, does 27 convince you?
Well, yeah, right, doesn't it? It has. Oh, shit.
So Derek, what'd you do?
Yeah, do you feel convinced
This
now?
is. I feel. I tried to. Now, can I tell him? Do I have to tell him the truth or can I lie? Can I lie?
No, he convinced you to tell you the truth.
Oh, okay. Damn it. Alright, so I tried to steal a robe. That's it.
You tried. So does he have to tell me the entire truth, Charles, where I got like the best roll?
I would say that he would have to tell you the truth based off the question you asked.
Yes.
So I asked him what he did. So he.
wouldn't- Yeah, he would only be able to say. So he only has to say exactly based off the question that you asked. He wouldn't have to elaborate if he doesn't want to, or tell you anything more.
Ah.
I can just persuade him again. That's no big deal.
What? Alright, so I
So
tried to
you-
steal a robe, but then there's not, like, what else do you need to know?
So obviously, like, did you get it?
No, I didn't get it. I failed.
Okay, so what happened when you failed? Did they catch you? Like, did you just like, oh my god, gotta go?
I fled the scene.
You fled the scene.
Yeah.
Did you inflict harm on anybody?
I put them to sleep.
Oh, okay. All right. So how long did your sleep spell last?
I don't know. Is that something I'm aware of?
That does say
1
anything about,
minute.
like creatures. 1 minute.
That's a
So they're
terrible
awake now.
sleep.
Yeah, it's only for the purpose, I'm guessing, to allow you to escape,
Yep.
Okay.
or at least get further away. Yeah.
So what'd you need the rope for?
Because I'm classy and I needed to upgrade. And if I steal stuff from in the game, would it have certain like armor defenses or no? Like certain specialties, or no? It's just a robe.
Well, based on okay, so this I can actually look up for you. So,
It's the robe of Zeus.
so any specialty robe you probably would not find in a shop like that. But
so
for the equipment, yeah, for the equipment that you're trying to steal, you were trying to steal a robe.
Mm-hmm.
So light armor, medium armor.
The cloak of invisibility.
Are the guards still right there?
Yeah, they're kind of chasing him right now.
Wait, they're
They've kinda
chasing
gone-
me? They're not chasing the person
Yeah.
that killed someone?
No, well.
Or is it
one
just
guard
this
for
one?
sure- Well, this guy's a little hesitant to move right now. This guy's kind of following this guy's lead, and so the guy that's kind of primarily chasing you right now is like, I know something else happened here, but this is not my day, and I'm not dealing with that shit, so this is why I'm following you.
So he's half-assing.
Because all you did was try and steal a rope, and you try and put someone to sleep. So between them, you're the easier mark. So when it comes to the robe itself, I do not see an AC, so I think that would be just almost,
Just a basic robe?
yeah, or your AC would be as if you're not wearing armor.
Okay.
So I was trying to steal a crappy robe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I, is the guard close to me?
He's kind of behind, so the guard would be here at the corner of the building.
Okay, how far away is he from me?
I would say within 25 feet.
Can I wave at him to get his attention or something?
Yes, and he would kind of see it as
A threat? I'm just kidding.
not necessarily a threat, but
No, like a hey.
yeah, he would primarily see that as like a, oh, okay, so yes, he's chasing Derek down. He did hear you initially. He's going to keep Derek in mind as to he needs to make sure Derek's not going to run off, but he's willing to hear what you have to say.
Okay. So I want to essentially persuade the guard to let me bring Derek back to the shop so the shopkeep can deal with Derek on their own.
Okay. So you're going to convince him to basically put him in your custody, and so why?
That's a hell of a convincing, though.
Yeah, so you're going to convince him to put him in your custody, and how are you going to? So what's your reasoning?
Because I want the shopkeeper to take care of justice. It shouldn't be up to the guard. It should be, I'm gonna bring this guy that tried to steal back to the shop so they can deal with him.
Okay, so you're just trying to say that based on the situation, it's escalated beyond control, and so you're just going to try and have Derek apologize for his actions
Yep.
directly to the shopkeep and possibly those that he put to sleep inside the shop.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm going to have you roll.
Hey.
Yeah, so
Wait, don't roll yet. I gotta watch.
So what does this count for?
so this is another persuasion.
Okay.
I'm just going to have it be con, so you have to beat 12 on 2 people.
So do
you
I
have to
roll twice?
twice. Yeah.
What do you... Alright, let's take a look at this roll. Whoa! 10.
So 16.
Are you adding
16, okay.
Are you adding something to the 10? Is that...
My +6 to persuasion.
Ah... I don't know if I have a +6 to persuasion.
Hey,
5.
Phil, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, how long does your fog last?
Up to concentration or up to an hour.
Okay, but you're not concentrating on it right now, are you? But you're also walking away from it, though.
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because that would mean the fog disappears, and now everybody sees the blood puddle of the dead guard.
Oh, there it is!
Whoa, here's a dead guard.
All right. So my second one was 11.
Okay, so you failed on necessarily convincing the second guy, but for that second guy and Phil's murder spree, I'm going to give you advantage for that second one.
Okay, so what do I do for that? Another
You
one?
roll again, and the highest of the two you have to take.
Here it is. Here's the roll. Here's the roll. Ooh.
24.
Wow.
Okay, so that being the highest one, this guard does agree, and primarily the reason why I was giving you that is because Murder McMurderstein is on his way. And at the moment, the guards, having thought to themselves, this really isn't their day and they don't necessarily want to be here, would much rather just kind of leave the situation, get out the area, rather than having to deal with someone, potentially have Murder McMurderstein, then come up behind them and kill them off one by one as they're dealing with this lowly robber. So they're willing to just let Derek go into your custody right now with the promise that he is sorry, pretty please. And you handle him now. If anything does happen, it's on you. But it will be up to you to kind of take care of him from here. Matt.
Damn it.
Yes.
So you have heard screams.
Yep.
You have heard terror, and the guards have kind of looked at Derek and said, we get paid so low for this shit, we're not going to deal with this. Gave him to Mike. And so at this point, things have kind of calmed down on that front, but what are you planning on doing through all this? After all this?
I want to convince the guards to go investigate that murder. I mean, it sounds like someone's in need, and I don't particularly want to get involved, but I think it's something they should go check out.
Someone's in trouble.
Okay, so this will be a persuasion. Let me just make sure that there's nothing else different. Okay. Persuasion for 2 of them, and if you really want to push it, because one of them is very, very against going to see what happened, intimidation for the 3rd.
Is the one against it the one that's dead? I'm just kidding.
No, it'd be like, these 2 would be just an easily more persuade, yeah, let's go check it out. This guy's like, I really, really don't want to deal with this today. And I really don't want to be here. So he's willing to just kind of look the other way and kind of head in this direction over here and kind of just chill out near the docks or chill out outside the walls for now because
I still feel compelled to try to convince them. Is that still an option?
No, yeah, you can definitely convince these guys. If you really wanted to push for this guy, you'd have to kind of intimidate him in order to go.
I do. I feel like it's something important that he should go check out. It sounds like someone is really in need and something's happening.
Okay. So I'd say roll 3 times. For
I'm watching this roll.
Those, you would have to beat 12 for the Constitution, so 12 on each one. Because you're kind of working
20.
in your character's best interest in this thing, I'm going to give you and Mike, because Mike is also doing some pretty awesome stuff too. I'm going to both give you guys inspiration as well. So you'll have 1 thing of inspiration that you can add on to a roll later on if it comes out too low.
Okay.
So it's 1 extra d4 if you wanted to use that.
So I just put that in my notes or whatever?
Yeah, that at least for today, during today's session, you'll have 1 extra thing of inspiration. If it's like a really important roll that you really, really wanted, you'll have an extra d4 that you can roll to kind of boost your roll and become it a little higher.
Okay.
So if I ever roll a d20 and if it's low, I just add 1 onto it?
You can add a d4, so you'd have to roll an additional d4, and what that comes out to, like if it's 4, then you'd add 4 onto your d20 roll.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
The first one was a 20.
Okay, so that guy's definitely convinced, and he's definitely feeling like you're going to go with them.
Okay.
Come and help us.
Yeah, let's do this.
You have a whip.
And on my next roll, I got a 10.
Okay, so that guy's less convinced. I'm just going to say he's going to do that, but based off, like, he's going to be kind of begrudgingly doing it. Have you been adding the bonuses for persuasion?
No.
No? Okay, so on your character sheet, the first one you got it based on the base roll. For persuasion, on the bottom here, you should have a bonus for an additional. You might be able to actually save that second roll if you do have like a +2 maybe.
Yeah, it's under the skills, right?
Yep, skills, persuasion.
Yeah, I have a +2 for persuasion.
Okay, so then you did convince the second guy, and now the third guy in that same little chart, you should have one that says intimidation.
Intimidation is also +2.
Okay, so with this next roll, you would have that +2.
Oh.
Ooh, 15. Yeah,
17.
plus 2, so yeah. So in this case, he is convinced. So all 3 guards are willing to go with you to investigate the scream.
All right.
So, are you going to try and lead them in the direction that you heard the scream from, or are you going to like take them around this way, or are you just going to go? I heard it come from this way, so head that way.
I think I'm gonna just head straight there. Like
Straight there?
forward,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to start leading them this way, and now you're investigating this. This guy is now terrified because he now found out where that scream came from, so he ran away. And now you see the bloodied mess of a guard on the ground.
I feel like I should ask if anyone sees or knows anything. I think that's.
So there are a couple people that I would say around the area. What you do here, because they are pretty terrified, is that there was a turtle thing, or what they thought looked like a turtle, and that suddenly a fog erupted in the area, and they heard a scream and silence, and they're assuming that's what happened to the guard. That just suddenly from this fog, something came and just decimated and killed this guard.
I want to move towns. Just kidding.
Let's start over.
The turtle thing sounded interesting. I think that could be a lead or something, so I think I want to try to find out more about that, or maybe where it went.
Okay, so, see, the issue is the other guards that were kind of following him ran away. So, you do kind of hear, okay, so you do kind of, I don't know where that came from. You do kind of hear some of the townspeople who are running from the Poseidon Temple in the bottom now starting to complain a little bit more that the temple's on fire and that there was a turtle thing that did come and come to their temple and kill their parishioners and kind of caused a lot of havoc within the within their temple, and it started going away and then kneecapped another guard on the way up, and so you do kind of hear these stories of people running from the south.
I see no proof.
I see no proof. You didn't necessarily hide it the first time, Phil.
Do they have
It's visual proof.
Yeah.
Right.
Do they know where the turtle thing went, or what direction he's headed?
They assumed he was heading up this way. They didn't necessarily see where he went because during that time, fog erupted, screams happened, and then they kind of heard the screams of the guard. But as far as they know that he was heading up in this direction, they just don't know where he went. Or at this point, they don't know, or they don't have kind of any visuals to tell you what he looks like or anything like that. But honestly, all they know is a turtle thing.
I will keep headed north then.
North, so you're gonna turn around and start heading north?
Yeah.
Okay, so he is turning around, heading north. I'm gonna switch to Phil for this one.
Okay.
So, Phil, in the spreading of Zeus and his almightiness, so in this, you're heading in this direction, you kind of see everything kind of broke up. The group of guards that were there at one point are now just kind of like, yeah, we don't really need to deal with this anymore, start heading south. And you're kind of by yourself in the area, just with no one really kind of paying attention to you initially. You do kind of have some spots of blood that are kind of coming off, but nothing too noticeable and not drawing too much attention. Do you have any idea what you want to do now?
I just want to calmly walk to the Zeus temple.
Okay, so
Well,
you're just like, I'm just like, no, you know what? I'm kind of okay with this. And so you're just kind of heading in this direction up here, and you're just like, all right. With Matt in hot pursuit.
Oh, there are people in hot pursuit?
Is this the wrong temple that's on fire then?
No, that's the Poseidon one.
Oh,
I was
okay,
wrong at the
okay,
beginning.
okay.
It's Poseidon.
I see.
Yeah, so now Phil's kind of off to his temple doing his own thing, and he's not like, his whole thing is like, once death happens, like it's a thing of life. It's okay. He doesn't really pay. He's not like, oh my god, I'm the killer. He's just kind of calmly walking away. Do you happen to stop and see any sights while you're on the way, Phil, or do you just keep walking to Zeus temple just as a parishioner, just praise Zeus and all that?
Yeah, just as I walk down the streets, just shout, just like tell people how they should be worshiping Zeus more, and they're not doing enough for Zeus.
Okay,
Just
so
be a complete
Phil,
dickwad about it.
Phil's being an active dick on behalf of Zeus right now, and so we're gonna go back to Tia for now, as Phil's now public enemy number 1. So Tia, what would you like to do now that everything's kind of calmed down? You see Mike and Derek kind of forming the lead here together. You saw Matt kind of get the other guards and start taking them on the hunt for the murderer, and you're kind of by yourself. What are you looking to do now?
Wait, am I near anyone? Like, can I actually meet up with anybody in this turn and just like tag along?
Yeah, so you're kind of right next to Mike, and you're kind of right next to Derek.
Goddamn
Okay.
horse.
So now you want to join?
Oh, well, okay, I burned my bridge there.
Well, you burned your bridge as a horse. You didn't necessarily burn your bridge as a person.
True.
Oh, that time has come up. Oh yeah, okay. So 5 hours passed. Yeah, I'm a human. I'm just gonna meet up with them.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
So you just decided
Devious.
to transform back into a human.
Are we
You see
there?
them get
Are you in
together,
this?
so, like, it hasn't necessarily been 5 hours, but I'm just going to say you actively chose to transform back.
Okay.
And you're just like, okay, so is there any particular reason why you're going to stick with these guys? Is it to keep an eye on anything? Is it just to kind of just go, I'm just going to stick with you guys?
I guess it's more of like I don't like being a lone wolf. I work better in a pack.
Okay, so you see these people kind of coming up. You've already run over Derek. You've already run over Mike. You're like, okay, this is a good way to meet people and start. So now you're like, hey, so you get closer and you start talking to them. What do you say to kind of get yourself into the group?
Is it because I look ill and I have 1 HP?
Oh, what happened to you?
My God.
I guess I'll start it off like an AA meeting and be like, hi, my name's Valerie.
And you have a problem?
I have a problem. My name's Valerie. I turn into beasts sometimes, but don't get alarmed. I'm friendly, but I mean well.
Did you see that horse?
Yeah. Rode right by me. I tried to ride it.
Oh, hello. I'm Roscoe.
Oh, hi, Roscoe.
Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm Ergwolf.
I'm sorry, Ergwolf?
Ergwolf.
Oh.
Got an issue with my name?
No. I just want to pronounce it correctly.
Talk about first impressions.
Ew, you look hideous and your name is awful. Oh, Ergwolf. Did you see that horse?
I was going to say, now all of you guys are together. I know that you planned on going back to the rogue shop. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do?
I guess I'm going to the rogue shop for maybe a confession. I'm not sure yet. I might swindle my way out of this.
Or try to
So Erdwolf over here, he had a situation where something didn't really work out so well for him. So we're gonna take a stroll back to the merchants area.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder why.
What about you? Is it Valerie?
It's Bellery.
Valerie, all right.
Get it right.
So shut up, Erdwolf. You're lucky you can stand.
Hey, I patched myself up with my shitty owned robe right now.
So you said it's Valerie?
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Well,
you like stuff? I mean,
Casually turn into horses, you know?
Yeah, like I can turn into any beast I see. I have a wicked mean, what is it? Oh, what do they call it? A wicked mean unarmed strike, meaning that, like, I'm
she got
pretty
left,
strong.
she got left hook.
Got a mean
Yeah.
left hook.
Uppercut, you know.
I mean left hoof, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Falcon punch. So if you want to tag along, that's fine with me. What about Erdwolf? What do you think? You there?
Right now I'm bleeding out, so I'm just Trying to maintain my focus right now. I'm a little under the weather, or under the fog.
Oh.
Ah,
Or worst for weather.
yeah,
He's just happy to be alive.
yeah. I'm trying to tailor to my wounds and try to focus on what's going on around me, but I'm still in like a daze.
So you like a goody two
Can
shoes?
we go to a potion shop first to get? Is that the only way to heal myself in this?
No, you can take a short rest, Mr. Generally, just sitting around for 4
Oh,
hours
okay,
talking
do you-
about life.
Nice.
Are
to
there
meet
any
you.
clear-
Long rest, sleeping.
Are there any clerics near me?
As far as you can tell, there's no obvious like clerics or parishioners.
What about this
in the
guy
crowd
that she was
you can see.
chasing earlier? Is he a cleric?
Can I be like, hey, can someone heal this guy?
He's like gone.
He's still right here. I see him.
Can I?
No!
He's the.
Can I like look around and be like, hey, can someone heal him? Is anyone free? Does anyone have a moment?
Well, you're by the Adventurers Guild right here, so like right here, you might be able to find someone to heal him.
Yeah, can we do that? Are you okay with that,
Yeah.
Valerie?
Let's go to the Adventurers Guild.
My new friend here is half dead, so he needs to pick me up.
I need a healing pool or whatever.
No, I can't say I do have any of those.
Any healing pools?
You do, you don't.
You got a healing pool in your back
I ain't
pocket?
got nothing to help in this situation. I'm just here for a.
Then what are you
moral
doing here?
I'm moral support.
Moral support.
Druid, what else you expect?
Druid.
Yeah, so let's go to the adventures area, town thingy, and then
Adventurers Guild.
same thing. So then we'll see. Stop dying. What are you doing to my poor guy?
Oh, he's dead now. Now you need to be healed.
He's the one that's injured. All right, so
Alright. Yeah, so all three of you are now at the Adventurers Guild.
Nice. We're going on an adventure.
So with the stuff that happened there outside, things are kind of a little bit loose. People are just talking as to what the commotion was. In regards to like person behind the counter, you see some employees starting to move back to like the places of, well, here's the reward station of the rewards for the different adventures that are happening. You also have the person who's giving out any particular quest lines in terms of being a mercenary for hire, any like cash that have been lost and what they're hiring the Adventurers Guild for. And then you also have the registration station where the person who would take down, who would take down your information, start giving you guys a title / level of, I'd say, adventures that you can go on, sitting down basically after watching everything that happened with Derek's character, and just kind of getting ready to accept any newcomers who might be coming into the area at the time.
can I like ask someone to heal this guy? Like he's dying.
Yeah, so you do see, I would say, a gentleman who definitely has the looks of a priest who's pissed off. So he definitely has. So he sitting there. You kind of see a little bit torn of the white robe that you would kind of see from like a monk or some type of priest. Definitely wearing a little bit heavier armor on that side and carrying like one of the biggest maces you've probably seen. That's as big as your head. And definitely like just angry at the world.
Hello.
Yes.
Does he? I have a question for you, good sir.
And
What could I offer you to heal my comrade over here?
So in listening to he looks Derek up and down, kind of sees just how bad he is, like at close in terms of low health points, and just kind of 2 silver pieces. I'll just throw some health at him.
Throw some health at him.
Give me a beer.
So we're brand new to town, and my friend over here, he got jumped from behind. And
I saw what happened.
I know everything.
We're new here, and then a horse, just ran him right over. He was looking for some new clothes. He's new in town. It was just a bad day for him. So we're hoping that you could, give us some charity.
Give us a fresh start.
So, in that, when you mention a horse, he kind of looks over at Tia and goes, "Right, a horse."
A horse, of course.
So he kind of thinks about it and fine, 1 silver piece, beer, and I'll just do here.
Can I attempt to persuade him?
To be nicer about it, he did lower his price.
Can I persuade him to give it away for free?
Ooh.
Without even the beer? Jeez.
I'll do a beer for him.
Okay.
So do we have to go on an adventure to the pub now to get a beer?
They have beer at the Adventure Guild, don't they?
Yeah, it's a bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd say, yeah, you can try and persuade him, and go ahead and roll. I'd say you'd have to beat like a 16.
19.
19? Okay, so yeah, he would be a little bit, he would be persuaded. He's just like, fine, this is my day off, I don't care, I just came here to drink.
It's a lot of days off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys came during a time when they're just kind of letting a lot of people into town.
On holiday?
Well, yeah, there's an event coming. There's an event happening within the next couple days, so they're letting a lot of people from both countries into town right now. So, when it comes to a lot of the jobs that you would normally see, as in like the adventurers going out on missions or anything like that, that's kind of calmed down as this event is being prepared for. So he does cure your wounds.
Yay!
I'm just gonna say he healed you for full, and you did buy him the beer, right?
So I'm gonna go up to the pub area. Is there any paper and a pen, or a ready utensil, or any sorts?
At the pub area, I would say,
or near me.
No, but you are close enough to like the registration station or the mission station that might have a pencil or pen.
Can I walk over to the registration station, ask for a blank piece of paper and a pen?
Sure. And they give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over to an empty table. Are there empty tables?
Yeah, everybody's still kind of calming down from the activity, so there are a lot of empty tables right now as people are starting to move back inside.
Is there anybody near me?
There is not.
Is Derek near me?
Derek, are you watching Mike?
Oh, I'm still in the vicinity, right? I would imagine I'm kind of close by.
Yeah, but are you making the active decision to stare at Mike and watch Mike and what he's doing?
Freak.
Same with Tia. Are you making the active decision to stare at Mike and watch Mike and what he's doing?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'll go with that.
All right, I'm gonna tell them. All right, I'm gonna go tell them to look around, just to be like, hey, check to see what the Adventurers Guild has to offer. I'm gonna grab this guy a beer and I'll catch up with you. Just Derek, just hang around with the priest.
Sounds so devious.
But hey, I'm gonna go talk to the bartender, I guess you'd call him. I just had a couple of questions like what is recommended to drink and stuff, and what kind of beer the priest drinks.
Okay. So he would just kind of go for the local ale. That's kind of his favorite at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to that empty table, and I'm gonna write on the piece of paper, "Welcome to town. Good for 1 free beer."
Okay. So you write that on the piece of paper.
Yep. So I walked up to the bartender, and I
present your coupon.
I say whatever time of day it is. Good afternoon. I am new to the town, and I happen to receive this coupon upon entering the Adventurers Guild.
He looks at the piece of paper, looks back at you.
What do you
looks at the piece of paper. calls out to Vicky at the station. Are you randomly giving out coupons for free beer again? Like, come on, I'm trying to run a business here. And so, like,
Running it right into the
putting
ground.
Yeah, takes the coupon. Like, Vicky, we've had words about this. Like, why are you giving out coupons again? We talked about this. Here's your beer. I'm talking to her later. And so
All right.
he gives you the...
Is this the local ale?
Yes. So, like, it's beer or nothing. There's, like...
Okay.
There's beer or anything harder. There's nothing, like, really...
Okay. So I'm gonna take the beer. I'm gonna motion to Derek. I'm gonna motion to Derek to come follow me back to the priest, and I'm gonna put the beer down right in front of the priest.
Okay. So in this time where now Tia, you're wandering around, kind of looking at the Adventurers Guild, do you do anything in particular that you're kind of looking for or anything?
No, I was just browsing.
Just browsing.
scoping.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
Can I-
wait. while Mike's going to place the beer in front of the priest, I accidentally stumble over in front of him, and he drops the beer on the ground, and it smashes. In front of the priest. I trip on myself and into Mike.
Actually, I'll have you roll for that to see if that would happen.
Okay.
I'm trying to save you, idiot.
I know. I like to present some more challenges, some good challenges into the. All right,
I'm just waiting for the priest to kill you.
And you're just like, well, that was your ale. See you later. Because I already got healed. I mean, but what am I?
Ain't healed yet.
Yeah, he healed me, didn't he? Charles said.
For the beer.
Yeah.
No, he kind of healed. He kind of healed him. Before.
Yeah, he healed me back to full HP. All right. So what do I need to roll, or do I not know that yet?
Yeah, just roll the d20, and I'll let you know if you did it.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Clearly, I did not do it. I rolled a 4.
I would say in terms of if you're walking in that direction,
So I just trip and fall myself. I'm now injured again.
you do trip and fall, but you don't necessarily injure yourself. And I wouldn't say, Mike, can I have you roll really quick?
Yeah. Do I add anything or no?
No, well, strength modifier.
Okay.
Well, wait, was I supposed to add something? Would it not
No.
matter because I rolled a 4?
You kind of had a purpose, and my thing was just to make sure you're walking correctly, and that's what I had to roll for.
I have a hard time walking.
14.
Okay, so 14. So yeah, he does kind of bump into you, but nothing enough for you to drop the beer.
Okay.
Idiot.
I thought that would have been fun. I was just like, well.
I would like to sneak attack Derek.
I'd like to cast magic missile. I'm just kidding. On the ale. On the ale.
The priest stands up, brushes himself off, just pokes you with the mace.
Alright, so does the priest.
Can I have you have perception roll?
Me?
Tia.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Perception.
What is this for?
To see if she notices that you guys are back at the table.
Oh, okay.
7.
7? Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't really notice. You're just kind of walking around, seeing what's available, kind of meeting and greeting with some of the other adventurers, but you don't notice that Mike and Derek are back at the table.
Let's
So
ditch
you-
her.
And because Mike didn't necessarily call you over to join them, you're just going to keep walking around for a little bit.
Okay.
So,
Let's ditch her.
at the moment, I know that Matt is on his way to hunt down Phil, and with his raid party that he's created on his own, and Phil's just blindly just walking to the Zeus' temple to try and appease his Lord and God, and he keeps sacrificing bitches to the gods above. So far, the people who have officially partied up, unless you guys decide to ditch her, is Derek, Mike, and Tia. Actually become a party and are at the Adventurers Guild, getting to know a little bit more.
Not bad.
So-
It was definitely a little more in depth here. I like it. This is fun.
Yeah, definitely coming together in different ways. I am excited for the next time, but so far this has been pretty good. Yeah.
This has been awesome.
definitely.
Very good. Very good, guys.
Yeah.
I hope you all had fun. We'll see you on the next time. Thank you for tuning in. Everyone, this is it. Bye.
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 That's so awesome.
Bye.